It's a bit close up, my camera. Hello, little girl. They want you. Poppy. Your fans awake, Poppy. Hello, Laura, darling. Welcome. We are alone at the moment. Hey, dear. How you doing, Chuck? Oh, great. I've bathed her today again. That's the second one she's had. Here she is. Look. Come here. Let me see. Come here to Mummy. Come on to Mummy. We'll say hi to Laura. Come on then. Good girl. You crackpot. What are you running away for? Just let them see that pretty girl. Wave on there, look. Wave. Ooh. Hi, Anna. Welcome. She's had a bath. She's all fluffy and pretty. Yeah. Kisses. Thank you. Oh, thank you, baby. Lots of kisses. She must love Mummy tonight. She's gorgeous. He's stopping. Oh no! Oh, she just launches herself off chair. She's not frightened of anything. Oh, we've discovered one thing she's frightened of. Hairdryer. She barked Mariel at it this afternoon, so I turned it off. It was no good trying to blow dry. I'm talking about you, yes. She's looking up at me. What was I saying? Yeah, I turned it off and left it on the floor so that she could get accustomed to seeing it around. And then we'll just keep trying her as and when. But eventually she let me brush her. And because with her having a sort of like a double coat, they mat up very quickly, so you have to make sure that they're all nice and brushed. So I've not got a quiz for you tonight, but I have got something in mind. Actually, the subject matter I wanted to do the quiz on, I couldn't get any proper information, the kind of information I wanted. So I've put that on back burner for another day, and I'll look elsewhere for me information. So I'm not going to say what it was about, but I saw on Facebook that somebody had done a tag. So what I've done, I've never actually done one of these tag things before, not like that, where you have to say your favourite this and your favourite that. So there's 18 questions on it, so I wrote them down. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I thought I might do the tag, so you get to know a little bit more about me and what I like and that kind of thing. Just a bit of personal friend information, really, isn't it? I thought it would be a good idea. And then if anybody else wants to do it after, all the better. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. So I've just had my nebulizer on for the best part of well over half an hour. So unless I do a lot of running around like I've just been doing, I should be all right. But I've got a brand new inhaler outside of me and my space a thingy job, and I don't think I'll need them, but you never know. I did have a bad do yesterday, actually, so yesterday afternoon, which were a bit scary. But I think we're going to have to try changing doctors, to be honest. So that's going to be next plan. I don't think you've missed many people, actually. There's Anna and Bex and you. There's only 3 of you. So, no, you've not missed anybody, really. And I've lost her puppy. She's gone after her dad. She's all her dad. Unless he wants her for some, you know, if he asks her to come, she won't. Tweet, Laura. Oh. But she's a little darling. She's ever so good. I mean, really. I had to say a big no. I think it's got to come to that, actually, Laura, to be honest. But I know you can do it so many hours a day. So obviously you're not going to be tired all day long. Oh, my dad had it on 24/7, but he got emphysema and he was really, really, really ill. Bless him. And he actually had a machine, oxygen making machine in the house. We had to, you know, keep it topped up with water, and it was electrical generated. So they got so much allowance from the electricity that had to be used. So, but I don't think, I'm surely, I don't think it'll come to that. I'm hoping not. Crikey, fingers, touch wood. But I don't think oxygen needs to be a step nearer, because my problem at the moment is just getting to see a damn doctor. Our doctors are like, I think they've gone to the moon and forgot where they come from. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous what you have to. Don't worry about me, Laura. Honestly, I'm fine. Harry's amazing, and like I say, Harry was asleep in his chair here. Unfortunately, our bathroom is downstairs. Although I do have a room upstairs as well, but the bathroom's downstairs. And I went through to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I started needing. I couldn't breathe. I could not get any air in, and I picked me inhaler up. Stay there. I picked me inhaler up. I got one of these I have it outside at toilet. I mean, I actually have one of these in the bathroom. And I picked it up. Would you believe it were empty? Absolutely nothing in it. And I knew I were in trouble then. So I shouted to get as much power behind it as I could, and shouted Harry's name. And I didn't hear him. So I did it again. And then he came, "Hi, Caroline. Glad you could make it. Welcome, Chuck." And he did hear me. And he said, "What's the matter?" And I said, I just shouted inhaler as best I could, and he knew I were in trouble. So he brought me in here, and I got myself sort of breathing again, and then he brought me in here, and then I were all right for Caroline's last night because I didn't want to miss it, but I knew that I wouldn't last long. This is the trouble, you see. Well, especially when I've had one. When I've had one of these attacks, I know I haven't got. I've got to sort of sit quiet, you know, later. So that's why I like to get everything done first off when I come on, in case I have to sign off. You've just missed Poppy, Caroline. She's been in, but she's just shut off out again. She's just got her own. She does what she likes these days. She definitely wears the trousers in this house. but I've showered her today. Go get her then. I've just been running after her. I just grabbed her, so she'll come back. She'll come back in, you'll see her. I bathed her, and I got these, look, off eBay. I got these off eBay. Would you believe this? They are puppet bath bombs. And she's had a bath bomb in her bath this afternoon. Oh, here she is. Poppy. Poppy, come here, Auntie Caroline wants to see you. Oop, oop. Daddy's going up in the world. Come here. Pops. I'll get what? What have I got? Come here, I want you. Come here then, love. You little monster. Go fetch it then. Oh, she's in a chase about mood. I got them on eBay. They were $4.99 and there's 20, I think there's 24 in it. I didn't think that were bad really. And they smell really nice. And she smells really nice. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Didn't see you come in, Chuck. Sorry. You're all right, Ducks. Yes, she's just shaking devil out of that there little. I bought her this little. It's a little giraffe thing, little cotton thing, fabric thing, out at Pound Shop. We went to doggy shop. Oh, boy, don't they know how to charge for toys? But I got her a pack of 5 things. There were a rubber ball. I think there were 5 in it. There were a rubber ball. There's 3 squeaky balls, because one of them's a spiky one and 2 are just soft. But they're soft squeaky, so when she gets hold of them, she won't burst them because they are meant to be a little bit soft. And I got her a little, and they were also got one of them rope figure 8 things, but it's a bit too big for her, I think that. And then I got her a smaller one, like a knotted thing, and she loves that. She absolutely loves that. But this giraffe thing I got her for £1 in Pound Shop. She loves it. It's her fave. Not bad at the moment, and I've just been on my nebs. Oh, I'll get hold of it if I can now, because she's let it go. Your fans await you, missus. This is it, look. That's all it is. Little cloth. And it's your baby, isn't it? Hey, it is. Let me see if I can get that. Get up there then. Let them see you, pretty girl. She's so good. She is really. Aren't you, baby? Your sweetheart. Your sweetheart. What are you doing? Where are you going with that? Mummy wants it. What you want? She isn't she? Sorry, she spoke for Caroline. I mean, I still miss Rosette so much, but having Poppy is a total distraction. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. And I don't know, I probably did mention when we went to fetch her the house, we went for it. Hi, Sarah. It was an awful place. We never actually got in. We were supposed to be able to see the pup with the mother. But all the way there, this scruffy looking guy. And he says, he didn't know what we wanted, first off. When I sort of come about dog, and he just looked at me, gone out for a few minutes. Oh, right, yeah, oh, I know, yeah, okay. And he shut in and shut door again. So we didn't actually get to see inside. She's right under your chair, Harry, don't. She loves getting under his chair. And mine. We have to be careful, though. We have to warn each other if she's under the chair, we'll squash her. But Harry's is electric, so he won't feel resistance like I would. And so I couldn't wait to get away from there. I just grabbed her off him, took money, yesterday's money, don't need to count it, it's all there. Grabbed her, and that were it. And he's saying that fleeing and worming and chipping and hiya, Jane. Got two amigos in, might get a third one in yet, you never know. I just couldn't get her away from there quick enough. I just didn't like the man, didn't like the place she'd come from. And when we went to vets on Monday, they had a look. He said they weren't chipped. Did I know all about chipping? And I said, yeah. And I said to Harry on way home, I says, I'm sure it said on that advert for her that she was chipped. And when I got back and I had a look, it does actually say on ad that she's chipped, but she's not been fleed or wormed. So when we went to vets I made an appointment for vets Monday. And we took her. And I said, we don't know whether she's chipped or not, because the advert said they were, but the guy made it sound like they weren't. And so before we do it, we'll have to find out. So she got this scanner thing, and she scanned her, and she says, this was receptionist nurse, she's lovely. She says, well, I can't find a chip. But she says, better have a look anyway when you go in. So she said, she'll have another look for you. So we took her in, went in to see that, and it weren't Stephen, it was this woman that only seen her once before with Rosie. But anyway, she scanned her again, and she said, definitely she's not chipped. Much to my chagrin, because when they chip them, oh, they squeal. And I could have just wept for her. I really could. She was squealing and looking round at that, do you know you're hurting me? Could tell what she was thinking in her face. So that was that. But I said, she's not been fleed and she's not been wormed. So she says, well, we'll do the chip now. She said, I'll give you a tablet for worming her. And next time you come, we'll do a flea thing. But she had a look at it. She's not got any fleas, because if she's got any fleas. So that was that. So we brought her home, and, this week's gone by. She had a bath that first Friday night, as soon as I got home, I bathed her, because she smelled awful. It weren't a pooey smell, just a dirty smell, like a dirty house smell, you know what I mean? Anyway, I bathed her again this afternoon. And I've taken 2 fleas off her. Now, I know there's none in house, because Rosie never had fleas, nor did Sally. So we've never actually had a dog with fleas in the house. And I took 2 off her. But because she's such a light colour, I thought we'd have seen them. And at first, when I first saw that, I took one outside, actually. I took one off her outside. But I thought it was one of those little black cornfly things that you get in everywhere. So I weren't sure. But when I got her in sink, I could just do her in washing up sink. I mean, I've got a piece of rubber matting, like, that you buy to put under stuff, to non-slip stuff. And this time I put that in so she weren't slipping about on bottom. And she was quite good. I mean, she weren't happy particularly. But I've got a great big bath sheet I wrapped her up in. Give her a really good rub-a-dub-a-dub-dub, making fun of it. And then she was trying to get down, and I put her down on the floor with towel, and she was rubbing her head and her chin on it. I thought, bloody mum shouldn't clean her chin when she's been having She's dive bombing her teddy bears now in bed. We've got everything in bed bar her. She doesn't sleep in bed. She sleeps on our bed. All her toys go to bed. She puts all her toys to bed. So we're going to have to get a feed. And I have actually got one from Vets that I got left over from Rosie. But I'm a bit loath to use it because I think she might be too young yet to use that. We know the grundle on back at neck. So no, we don't know where they've come from, Anne. We've no idea. I think she must have had them. That didn't see any, but I didn't either, and I still can't. But I found two, so you know where there's two fleas, there's going to be a lot more than likely. But she goes back next Monday, I think it is. So when we go then, I'll ask her about this fleeing because I want to get it done as soon as possible. I don't want to get an overrun with fleas because this warm weather as well, that helps to generate more, doesn't it? So yeah, a bit upset about that I were this afternoon. Funnily enough, I never noticed anyone ever doing it last time, but I've been brushing her a lot as well. Oh, this is the brush I was on about. This is called a slicker brush, and it just goes through her fur lovely. You don't need to put it onto a skin at all. You just lift the fur up with it, and it just stops them from matting. And she didn't like it first off, but I let her rest a little bit. I got her all wrapped up in towel again and let her have a little bit of a rest. And then when she settled down, she come and got on my knee. She likes to cuddle on my knee. So I got on my knee, and when she went, Poppy, what are you doing under there? Harry, what's she doing under there? Come out. She's under the sideboard, and I don't know how she gets under. She's out, monkey. You're a little devil. Hey, coming up too free. Come for cuddles. When Auntie Jane's not here. Come here. She said, I'm not likely. She's a monster. Actually, that's a new name. Beast of Mary Street is what we call her now. Oh yeah, Beast. She's a beast. Beast of Mary Street. That's her name. Bless her, she's lovely. She is a cutie. She's just giving Nemo the 3rd degree. Poor Nemo, what did he do? She's got a big teddy that one of my mother's actually weren't never. Oh, here we go, look. Your public awaits. There you go, Jane. That's Rosie Posey. No, it's not. You're an imposter. You're an imposter. You're Poppy, not Rosie. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know you're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, bless you. I don't do tongues, Poppy. You're not going to know. I think she's a bit of a vampire in her as well because she nips me neck. Don't you? You nip me neck. Oi, that's me. Oh, I should be glad when these teeth are out. New ones come. Might be stronger, but they're not as sharp. Are they? Beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful. She's just so loving. What are you doing? You're not thinking of nipping now because it hurts when you nip. Oh, let me go on. Get you stuck. Yeah, she'll sit hours on his knee. Yeah, on Harry's knee. When Harry gets up in the morning, if he gets up really early, he's got a duvet downstairs, a little single one. He pulls it on him on a chair, and it's an electric recliner, and she gets curled up on that with him. So they come downstairs and just go to sleep. And I know, ugh, she did. Rosie did tongues as well. But she's beautiful, aren't you, babes? You're a good girl. Yeah, I think that's a poorly you did. You may. That's something I am got. I'm not really bothered about going back. Is all the injuries. She's making up for lost time, this one. But she's licking it better now. You're licking mummy's hand better. Oh yeah. That's ever so nice. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh yeah. She'll sit to command, but she won't come. If you wanted to come, she won't come. She'll say, I hope that's not a bloody daddy long legs leg. No, she doesn't want to come. You have to wait for her. She's got to be in the mood. But otherwise, she will sit, trying to get her to give her a paw. What else do you do apart from bite mummy? But once she's laid down, she gets snuggled down and that's it. She'll not bother anybody then. She's really, really good. Right, baby. For such a young pup, she don't. Well, it's not a bite; it's a nip. It nips. The nip hurts more than the bite. She got me right over my vein on my hand last night in bed, and as look at it, I have plasters. I have them everywhere. I've got plasters. I've got them on here. No, with plasters here. I've got them in kitchen. I've got them in craft room. I've got them in bedroom. I've even got them in car and my handbag. I have to have plasters on me all the time. Because I'm just an accident waiting to happen. But she's beautiful. See, she's got laid down here on that. You know where me recliner, where legs extend, front extends for my legs. She's laid on that. That's hers. And that were Rosie's place. And she just gets where Rosie went. It's like she knows that's her bit. But she is good. Right. So tonight, like I said, I've not been able to do a quiz because I couldn't find the information that I needed. But I've just put it on back burner and I'll get that sorted out for another time. But while we're on Facebook earlier, now I've got a few in, I seen somebody had done a tag and put all their answers in. So I thought, I've never done one. So I thought that would be a great way for you to learn bits about me. And then if anybody else wants to do it at some other time, then, great. So there's 18 questions for me to answer. So they'll get to learn a little bit about me. So it says number one is what was my first job. That all depends on what you mean by first job. Because I did a little, I used to work in a little newsagent while I was still at school in 4th years. I used to work at newsagents for a short while. Oh, say for a short while, it was probably about 18 months I did that. But my first job after leaving school, I worked in an office in the post room and I was the guffer. I had to go for everything. I hated it. I never wanted it really, but I hated it. So that was the first one. But that leads me straight on to my dream job, which is what I really wanted to do, is I wanted to be a nurse. And so I applied and I went for the exam and I passed the exam, everything. But then after the exam, and you have to take a urine sample and something else, I forgot now what, you have to take a urine sample, urine something else. Anyway, I went and did my exam and I got my results back, I passed. Went for my interview afterwards and they were talking about, you know, why I'd left the job I was doing, and why I was why I was leaving the job I was doing. And I said, because it's not what I want to do. From about 12-year-old, I always wanted to be a nurse, because my nan, my mother's, actually my mum's stepmom, she was lovely, Granny Frances, and she said, you know, she says, you'll make a lovely nurse. You know, you want to be a nurse. I know I wanted to be a nurse. So that was my dream job. And all they said to me was, well, what we suggest you do then is go away and do English in night school. Hi, Yorkshire Crafter, Julie, isn't it? Julie Lamb. I'm sorry, Julie, I forget, you know, old age and all that. Welcome. And I thought, why the devil do they want me to go back to night school for English when I passed exam? I did a huge essay. So that was a definite not going to happen at that point in time. So I got my mum with me. I mean, my mum didn't go in the interview with me, but she was outside waiting for me. And she said, how'd you get on? And I said, I've not got in. I've got to go to night school for English. She said, what on earth for? You passed your exam. So that was my dream job, just gone up in a puff of smoke. Right, number 3, astrological sign. Well, I'm a Sagittarius, which is the half man, half beast, with bow and arrow. The what do they call it? I can't think what they call them now. Right. Senator, that's it, Sarah. Thank you. I couldn't think. That's written. Awesome man with a bow and arrow. So that's my astrological sign. My favourite food. My favourite food, stew and dumplings. I think I'm going to say stew and dumplings. I love stew and dumplings. You don't like them, but I love them. We don't eat stew. We don't like stew. He loves vegetables. He's not fussy about meat, though, Harry. I'll give him that. He don't like. He's not fussy about meat. He won't eat anything with onions in, or that's had onions near it, or garlic, or any of that foreign muck, as he calls it. But I do very often make, through winter, I make myself a stew and pot it up and freeze it. I like meat stew and dumplings. So, and I used to love my mother's stew and dumplings. Oh, she used to cook. Absolute fabulous cook, my mum. And my dad were. My dad were a cook in RAF. And that was his, what do they call it, conscription. When they had to go in, they didn't have a choice. I think that's what they should be doing now with all these kids that are wandering streets, buying drugs and harassing, you know, people. From in army for a couple of years, that should do a trick, shouldn't it? Pull the trousers up a little bit, no, to help. So, yeah, so, yeah, my favourite food is stew and dumps. Right, number 5, my favourite dog. Right. Now, if it means favourite dog, and any dog, I've got to say Rosie. I've got to say Rosie. If it means favourite breed, and again, I think I've been inclined to choose a Westie. I've not really had a lot of experience yet with Poodle. She's adorable. She's so well behaved. I think we've just dropped lucky because they're not all this good. I don't care what anybody says. They're just not. And she can be a little monkey. I mean, you know, as they all are. Yeah. Rosie's boyfriend, Luke, he's lovely. But I don't do little boys. I always have, when I have a dog, it's got to be a little girl. I don't like the undercarriage. Sorry and all that. It just gives me, no, it just goes, look. So you can rub a girl's belly and not have any. Well, yeah, this is it. She is Laura, but she's good. I mean, she's really good for a pup. But she's 3 months old. She's not an 8-week-old pup. But she's never had any kind. I'm sure she's not had any kind of training, and I don't think, in all honesty, she's had a lot of attention. I think any attention she's ever got were from her brothers. She looks like she has Shih Tzu hair more than poodle. Well, this is my point, Laura, because Poppy's tail has a kink in it, like it goes over her back. Well, a poodle's tail is usually, as I believe, straight. So I think there's definitely some Shih Tzu in her, but it doesn't say. Oh, everything else is still there, though, Anne. Can't actually, now that's a funny thing. I don't know whether I mentioned this last week, but when we were bringing her home, it didn't seem to be very long when he nipped in and come straight out with her, and I took her. Yeah, I think so, Laura. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure, and I don't mind that actually. A bit more shits than there is zoo, but like I said last night, but no, she's not bad. She's very good. But I think she's got Shih Tzu in her, and like I said, I don't mind that. But as regards a breed, I mean, I bred Springers for 3 generations. I had Candy. From Candy, I had a litter. I only ever had 1 litter from each of my girls because they used to say, well, and I do believe this to be true actually. Lottie proved it. If you have a litter from a bitch, it calms them down. You can't calm a Springer dog down at all, ever. You've got to be really good. But a Springer bitch, if she has a litter of pups, it does calm them down. And Lucy also had a litter of pups, and I kept one, and I kept Lottie. And Lucy calmed down. Lottie, I never had any pups off her. I just had her spayed. I had them all done together same day, all 3 in. All come out with 3 bloody big coats on the wrist. And I haven't got it. Somewhere there was a photograph of all 3 dogs sat on sofa with lampshades on their heads. It was such a funny photograph. Oh, it's a shame I can't find it. Well, I haven't got it. I think it was left. Yeah, when I split up with him. But oh, have you not seen the Julie? Here we go. Yeah. There she is. Look. Says hello. That's Poppy. My little Poppy. Are you tired, baby? Oh, Mummy's sorry. Oh, she's just so tired. No, she's not got Maltese, I don't think. But she's definitely, Are you? I sleep. Oh, sorry, did Mummy wake you again? Oh, your Mummy's so bad, you'll have to bite her when you see her next. Good girl. She's lovely, isn't she? She is. She's the beast of Mary Street, anyway. So, as I said, favourite dog will be, for so far anyway, Westie. If I could have got another Westie, I'd have had a Westie, but the only Westies that I found that weren't stupid money were in Wales, and I don't mean where Jane lives. They were like literally top side of Wales, on other side of Wales, on West Coast, no. Actually, it probably would have been nearer Caroline than they were Jane. but it was just too far. We just couldn't, you know, hop in a car and go that way and get back same night, and you know, so so that's that one. So we're going with Westy, but she brings up a close second, bless her. But I do like Miss Springers as well, but you need to be young for Springer Spaniels. I've got to say it. You need to be young. You need the energy to be able to take them out and let them run, let them swim to their heart's content because they love it. But she's a good girl. I have to keep looking at her, making sure she's still there because I can't remember if she's a dream or not. Right, my favourite footwear, bedroom slippers. Oh, bedroom slippers. Got them on there. First thing I do when I get in, take my shoes off, put bedroom slippers on, unless I'm going out again. Do like my bedroom slippers. Just because I like to be comfy. So that's my favourite footwear. When I was younger, and it were when I was younger, I used to wear the little, just the little heel, 2-inch, 2.5-inch high heel, stiletto. I don't like really tall shoes. They just don't do me any good at all. But I couldn't wear a flat shoe at one time. But now it's my bedroom slippers, so I've done that one. My favourite candy. Let me see. I don't know. I like cookie. I like a bit of chocolate. I don't go mad on chocolate. I do like a bit of chocolate. I don't really know if I have a favourite as such. That's a funny one, really, for me. Oh, I tell you what I did like. We have these sweet shops over here. Oh, we've got one in town anyway, and there's also another one. I'm not sure if there's another one at Retford or not. There is. And they used to have these Turkish delights, individual Turkish delights wrapped. And oh, absolutely loved them. And I could pig out on them. I used to love Ferrero Rocher, but no teeth. Yeah, I like Smarties, Jane. I like to suck the Smarties. But the orange ones don't taste very nice. Don't know what it is. It's just something about colouring. Just don't taste right somehow. But I'm just trying to think. I like this. I like the soft mints. You know. I like my chocolate, any kind of chocolate, and I'll eat chocolate till it comes out of rays. Your hair drops now, yeah, I've not had any for years. And funnily enough, next door neighbour come out last other day, and he says he does vaping, and he's got this new vape stuff. Oh, he says I'm loving this. He says, what is it? He says sherbet lemon. Sherbet lemon, a vapor. I thought, well, yeah, well, I suppose I love sherbet lemons. I used to love them. I used to sucking them until all sherbet you make a little hole in it, didn't it? Until you got right down to it, and then all sherbet would come out and fizz in your mouth. Like that crackle candy that you put on your tongue and you go like little electric shocks in your mouth. Oh dear. So yeah, I don't know. It's a funny one with that candy because I like a little bit of all sorts of things. Jellies, I like jellies. I don't know really. Like I tell you what, I used to really love. And it was Squirrels was the brand name. Floral gums. Now there's not many. Oh, are you talking about sherbet lemon? I've no idea. I mean, when Paul comes out, there's always a big puff of this stuff round him. He just puffs and puffs and puffs and puffs and puffs at it. I don't think that's doing him any good. He smokes that more than he smoked his fags. And to be honest, I'm sure that's not can't be doing him any good. And there's a huge plume of smoke around him all the while. You're always seeing it. In fact, when he's been talking to Harry outside, Harry comes in and I can smell whatever vape he's been using. Harry stinks of this fruity vapor, wherever it is. And it's like, it makes Harry feel sick because he doesn't use it either. He doesn't use vape. Oh no, I won't like that anyway. Okay, yeah, you can still get floral gums, and our Claire once, you know, bless her, she was still at school, but she got a little job at Burger King, and I used to take her. Oh, she kept on after school. She kept on with that for a while, and I used to have to take her to Meadowhall. Ooh, which is a nightmare, taking her to Meadowhall at night, dropping her off, going her fetching a bike and picking her up. And I didn't like her going in the downstairs, the huge parking places, big shopping mall, for those that don't know Meadowhall. And she used to always come down to meet me in the downstairs thing. And I said, Claire, I'd rather come on to top thing where you can be seen round, people can see you and know you're safe, and then I can come up with car and just come and pick you up. Oh, she said, I can walk down in. I said, no, because somebody's gonna, you never know. I mean, in this day and age, as is now, somebody would grab her, especially in Sheffield. Oh, and it's near Attercliffe, which is like, oh, it's you need torches on there. It's that dark in Attercliffe. Oh, Red Lips, yeah. Yes, I remember Red Lips. I like my little miniature Kit Kat. You can get these big Kit Kat bites now. And I like the orange ones. I do like them. Laura had Red Lips. You get Red Lips in Florida then, Laura? Where are you? Hard candy. Flavour, yeah, chocolate. Pop Rockets. Oh, Pop Rocks. Yeah, that's the ones. It was, I think it was Space Dust here. They called it Space Dust. And yeah, used to love that. Right, let's go on to next. Let's go on to next. Favorite ice cream. Well, I do like vanilla, but we just bought a tub of vanilla, Walls vanilla, which has always been the best brand normally. And I don't like it. It's got a strange taste to it. But I tell you what I did like. I absolutely loved Cardo caramel, but they've changed it now to salted caramel, and it's not as nice. I don't mind it. I mean, I bought a tub of it, and did I buy one or two tubs? I think I bought 2 tubs of it when first it come out, and when they changed it. And I thought it'd probably be that same, you know. But no, it's not. It's not as nice. And everybody's doing it. In fact, funnily enough, I've watched one of these, you know, these tasty videos that show you how to make these different cookies and chocolate bars and what have you at home. And I've just watched one doing it now, and she got, I think it was cookie dough base. Then she put a layer of chocolate on top, and then she put sea salt on top. And I thought, not on top of chocolate, no. No, 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 no. I do like, I tell you, I do like caramel flavours in sweets. Yes, I do. I do. I do like caramels. I don't mind if it's soft caramel. I don't mind if it's hard caramel because then I can suck it. But yes, I do like caramel. So really that would answer that question better, I think, by saying caramel. And the same with ice cream. If I could get just normal caramel ice cream, I loved it. We got it in Spain. I had it first time ever. I had it in Spain. Oh, and it was gorgeous. And there were like little pieces of fudge in it. No, it was lovely. But yeah, I do like caramel. So caramel's for candy and caramel for ice cream as well. So that's those two. Favorite vehicle color? Not red. Every red car we've had has been pinched or smashed up. Oh, never have another red car. But Harry did get a Pajero, which is like a Japanese version of Shogun. And it was burgundy. Now, I did like that one. But when I say red car, I mean the bright red, like a pillbox red. No, we had one broke into when I was married to Gary. And we'd not been married very long, actually. And we got up one morning and somebody smashed up back at Carring, all windows at Carring on one side and back. Don't know why. We'd not got any enemies in the neighbourhood. It was just one of them things, you know. We just got picked out, you know, at random. And then Claire had a red car. And we got burgled, our house got burgled, and they used Claire's car to take everything away in and then dumped it on the railway lines. That was another red car. And then the third red car we had, I had a bump in. And I said, never have another red car. So as regards colour, I do like white. I don't mind silver. And I had a lovely Suzuki Vitara, what do you call it? Suzuki, oh, Grand Vitara, that's what I had. Loved that. And that were a blue and silver. That were nice. That were a lovely car. I loved that car. I had a little Clio from brand new. Mum bought it me actually. Bless her heart. But she bought it me, and we traded a car in, our car in, to get the this one, and my mum paid for it after what we took off our car, and that was a forest green, and it was lovely. It was a nice green, because I've never been a really big lover of green. But it's grown on me over years, funnily enough, because as a kid I couldn't stand green, anything green. But as I say, over years, for some reason, I think you grow out of these silly things, don't you? All right. Yeah. So, it'll be probably blue, or what we got now? Oh, we've got silver at the minute. We've got a Land Rover Freelander, and that's silver. So favorite holiday over the you know, your calendar holidays like your Easter, Christmas, blah blah. It's got to be Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. I always make a fuss at kids. Even next door's grandkids, I get them a bit. It's not much. I always get them a bit of a selection box to put under the tree, and Easter I get them Easter eggs, that sort of thing. And because my son's like gone away, as it were. All right, because he's gone the other way and don't talk to me anymore. His choice. Then there's only Claire's side. So Claire's boys get spoiled. And I don't mind spoiling them because they're both lovely boys. My grandsons, they haven't got any kids anyway, Daniel and Donna. She wouldn't lower herself to have children. Little people, she calls them. Ooh, little people. She's the weirdest then. So, so yes, green. So Christmas, basically. I like Christmas. I like Christmas for kids. I like to be able to put my tree up. I love to have kids come round. And they don't so much here now. They did, but they don't so much here now come round with Christmas caroling. Used to get them a lot when I lived, you know, up in Dinnington. But don't get. We've had a couple of years where they've come, but they sort of just stopped coming now. So that's got to be Christmas. Early bird or night owl? Well, there's now. That's a good question now, because as many of you know, I do tend to stay up late, or I have been doing up until recently. Don't know why it's changed, but we started. I think it was when this depression hit me, and Harry was really worried, and he was tired. He'd got it all to do, so he was tired, and he didn't like leaving me downstairs in case I had a bad breathing do. That was the thing, you know. And he said, you know, I don't know, he'd not hear me from upstairs if we're in trouble. So that got me going up to bed. When he went up to bed, and I took my book, right, which and I could read about 3 o'clock in the morning or more, you know. I love reading. But I don't know whether it's, well, it is since we've had Poppy. But not for any reason particularly to do with Poppy, but I've been going to bed, we've been going to bed about 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish. And like this morning, I was up at 7:45 in the morning. I didn't know they were 2 in a day. The other day it were 7:30. What is happening to me? I'm changing. So, so really, I used to be a night owl, but now I'm becoming an early bird. What about that? So yeah, so I would say at the moment I'm an early bird. So that's that one. My favourite day of the week. Monday, because I do my live. I don't know really. I haven't got a favourite day of the week. I like the weekends. But you know when you're not, Jane, you want your bump stealing. You tell me this 5 o'clock in the morning at night. I don't believe it. There's only one at night time. There isn't one at morning. Yeah, I don't know what it is that set me off getting up early. Don't get up early every morning, but most mornings now. Harry can't cope because he don't get a chance to have another napping chair when I come down. I don't know. What's old age? She's younger than us. Well, she's younger than me. I think if I was going away on holiday and got to go and catch a flight, then I would. Or I wouldn't go to bed. The cat gets you. Oh, yeah, you did actually say that. I don't know whether that's a troll. Mo bin Solomon. I'm not usually that quick to knock them off, but I know, Jane. I remembered you talking about it when we were in library, when you were doing your craft class. Last time, I can't imagine anybody. Mind you, Sheila, she's on me, but she's, you know, I mean, she usually gets Harry, and he tries to keep her off me once I've got my head down. But usually when we turn light off, she tends to settle down a bit then. She'll have a couple of minutes wandering about, not knowing which way to go, whether to sleep at the bottom of the bed or up at the top of the bed. But she inevitably always ends up between us, top half of us, you know, near pillar somewhere. But she don't wake us up. She doesn't do anything. She's not, so far, not doing. I have had to. She was sort of thinking about getting hold at corner of me, my chair, my recliner bit, and I, oh no, and she let go. She thinks it's a game, but she is beginning to know what no means. Colin and son Colin's got a cat. It's a lovely little cat. I've seen photos. Just show me photos, and he's called it you. So when it comes in, it's a hello you. And if you followed him in, you'd think he were talking to you. Oh, I just find that quite amusing. Just hiya, Janet. Welcome. I'm just going through a tag thing. I thought might be a good idea. So, but we're getting towards end of it. End of it now. You have to go back and watch it if you want to know what others were. Right, have I got any tattoos? I sure have. I have. I've got a garland across my bottom of my back. I've got a teddy bear on here. I've got oh, you can't see it. I've got a rose here on my chest. And I've got an octopus that looks like a squash spider on my leg. And that was Harry's attempt at doing a tattoo. And I thought it looked all right, but he said it looks like a squash spider. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a few. I don't think I'd have any more. Well, I won't want any more doing now anyway. But Claire said she used to say, oh, Mum, I don't know how you can do that. Oh, and then she said to me, oh, I think it was sometime just before Christmas. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo, and I nearly fell over. You'll get a tattoo. She says, yeah, I was thinking about having Glenn, you know, something for Glenn from me. So I says, all right, okay. Then I said, well, I'll get on with it. Don't think about it twice, because you'll know you'll back out. You'll find a reason to back out. Stays in the house. Oh. Yeah, I think that stray's adopted you, Jane. I really do. I think he's stuck with it. I do. So where we got to? Tattoos. So there we got, how many did I say I got? One here, one on my shoulder, 2. And one across my back, 3. And one on top of my leg, 4. What was a troll? That Bin Laden thing? Bam, you got your earrings out, missus. Oh, wallet, I never saw it. So far, I've got 4 tattoos. Oops. Fender in it. My favourite colour, don't have one. I love all pastel shades. Don't care what colour it is, as long as it's a soft shade. I like soft shades. Apricots, peaches, pink, blues, teals, mint green. I love mint green. But yeah, I like all those. So I can't really say I've got one. I've not got one favourite. What do I like to cook? Well, I used to love cooking Sunday dinner and Christmas dinner, but I don't do any dinners now. In fact, I rarely cook. I only cook for Harry. I don't cook for me. I don't eat cook. Not very often. I try to encourage him to go on to, he goes to Sainsbury's and has fish and chips. And it works out better than buying them from Chippy and bringing them home and having them cold or not being right, you know. He does like their fish and chips. Or he'll go to Lockkeeper, which is a huge Barcombe. They made like a motel thing now as well at the side of it, all part and parcel. And they do a carvery, and he likes going there for carvery sometimes. But they're rubbish with veg. What? Oh, is it Lukey? Is that Lukey, Anne? I can't see it right clearly. She's run away, she's not talking to me. So what do we like to cook? I'll tell you what I don't mind doing. Occasionally, Harry likes pancakes, so we do pancakes. And I like to do sweet pancakes as well. Oh, is it? Right, okay. All right. If I do sweet pancakes, our pancakes aren't like American pancakes, by the way. American pancakes are more, I call them spongy and a little bit more body to them. Pancakes here are like crepes. And I used to put some kitchen paper on, cook my pancake, sprinkle caster sugar on my tissue, on my kitchen roll, put my pancake on, sprinkle again with caster sugar. Another piece of paper on, and I used to, hey up, Hayley, nice to see you again. Welcome, Chuck. And I used to make a pile of them like that. I made sure they all got sugar on, and you know, and then when I want to come to use them, I'd get either a cherry pie filling or a blackcurrant or blueberry pie filling, and then I'd smear it on, roll it up, and put ice cream on, and sprinkle some sugar on top, and then some pouring cream as well. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. You need to try that. No, I don't like Scottish pancakes. I know they're not. I don't like Welsh cakes either. I'm sorry, Jane. I don't know whether I told you that. I don't like them. I'm a fuddy duddy. Claire likes American pancakes. She makes her own American pancakes. You can buy a mix now that you just shake it up and mix it all up, and she likes them. Ladles it into thing and gets a few at a time, about 4. I've never had American pancakes, but I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever had American ones. John Harding's a nutter. Vulgar, not necessary. No. Don't accept them kind of apologies. So, yeah. Um, there are so many ways you can eat pancakes. So I told one or two ladies on YouTube, whilst I was growing up, you could either have a sweet pancake like you would have on Pancake Day, or you could have a savoury one. If you put any more rubbish up, that's it, you're gone, John Harding. I'm sorry, I'm not having that on here. We just good friends all having a natter. We don't want it spoiling, thank you. Yeah, we used, as a growing up, we used to have pancakes like you would on Pancake Day with lemon and sugar and what have you, or orange juice. Mum always got oranges for us because we were keen on lemons as kids. But then, let me think, when my dad likes pancake and gravy on, right? Harry does, he likes pancakes with gravy. I like sweet pancakes better. And I once told a lady on YouTube that we have pancakes with our stew and dumplings, and she was disgusted, absolutely disgusted. Oh no, 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 no. And I said, you make a pancake, put it on your plate, put your stew and your potatoes and your vegetables and that on it, and your gravy. It's beautiful. It really is. Don't poo-poo it till you've tried it, because they are lovely. But you can have them any way you want. You don't have to have sweet pancakes. You can have savoury ones. Are you near? Is it Caerphilly near you, Jane? Do tell. Jane's in Cardiff. Where are you? Whereabouts is Caerphilly to Cardiff? I know Cardiff's the capital, but where's Caerphilly compared to? Oh, 10 miles. Oh, you're not far away then. Up the road, Jane. Up the road. Everywhere's just up road to Jane, bless her. Behind you. You know, I would be terrified. That's it. It's just same thing. That's it exactly, Julie. Stew and Yorkshire puddings, stew and pancakes. Just over the mountain. Right. Jane drives all over. Cardiff is the hardest place I have ever been, where I would be absolutely bricking it driving there. And she thinks it's just, does it? It's like second nature to her. It's just smooth going all the way with Jane. Shouldn't think twice, just does it. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I should be terrified to have to drive around there. Up street. We're always down street for us. Yeah, my dad used to do that too, and I didn't do that. In fact, I'm not sure if Harry's mum didn't do that. Or did she just have sugar and vinegar? I think she put sugar and vinegar on them, Yorkshire puddings. But anyway, let's get on now. Can you drive a shift stick? Well, I could drive a car with one if that's. I don't like automatic cars. Harry has an automatic car. He drives automatics. He loves them. Me, I like my gear stick. I always feel in control when I've got a gear stick. But with automatic, I don't feel like I've got full control of the car. And it's all up here. I know it is. But Claire loves it automatic. but not for me. I don't like them. I prefer a gear. I've never driven a column change. That is a different thing altogether. So whether that's what they mean by shift stick, but a shift stick from where I'm interpreting it, it is just a gear stick. I know you do, and you drive automatic. Oh, you said, no, I don't. No, I nearly got one when I was first married to Gary, and it was the only way I could nearly guarantee passing my test, because I was always frightened. You drive women wild, do you really? I was always frightened of, you know, having an accident or by having to have a gear stick. But then we thought second thoughts about it, and I didn't bother learning to drive while I was married to him. So that were end of that one. Do I wear glasses? I couldn't see anything without them. Hi, Country City. Oh, Jane's asking for subscribers, if you wouldn't mind. Crafting Shed Davis. Pop over and give her a sub. Lovely lady, does fabulous tutorials. So, yeah, if you could nip over there and give her a bit of a boost. I've had a little influx for some reason of new. Up the wall. You're driving people up the wall, are you? Oh, hi. So what we got left? Yeah, do I wear glasses? Well, yes, I sure do. Which season do I prefer? I think I'm going to have to say summer. But actually, this summer has been a bit too hot for me. But that's because of this chest thing going on. But I don't know, because if you think about it, winter, you've got Christmas. I love Christmas. Spring, you've got all new flowers coming into, beautiful shower coloured flowers. Fabulous. Summer, you've got your holidays, and you go away everywhere, and then autumn, you've got the lovely colours of. Well, we do actually, Jane. We like the dark nights. I don't like it when you've got to get up and it's daylight in your bedroom when you wake up in the morning and you nearly go to bed in daylight and no, I can't do that. What's up, baby girl? Well, not to my tweet. Did somebody disturb you? So that was actually the last one. So I don't know. I can't really answer that one. Not fully. I would imagine, if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say summer. Summer, because although it's hot, it's you're a little bit tired in winter if you got a lot of snow and stuff. That kind of thing, which just spoil it for you, doesn't it? Hello, my little puppet. Are you having a nice day down with Mummy? She's just all laid ever so good. Spring for you, Anne. No, well, as I said, every season has got its own thing. You know what I mean? It's when my mum and dad lived up in Scotland, Christmas and New Year, oh my God, it was just just all drinking and eating. Just drinking and eating. New Year especially. Oh. I mean, in my mum's village, we're talking like just like one main street and a couple of little roads off, and that were it, Creetown. But there were 3 pubs, and in actual fact, if anybody knows or recalls the film The Wicker Man, the horror film, that was actually filmed in Creetown where Mum and Dad lived, and the Hellengowan pub was the pub in the film. There you go, bit of trivia for you. Oh, and what did they call her that owned it? Now then, I can't think of her name. I can't remember her name now. Penelope Keith. She owned the Hellengowan at that time. She did. Her and her husband bought it, but then they ended up splitting and she kept it on for a while. And then you learned something new again. Full of stuff, me, you know, full of all sorts. But Creetown, it's sort of obviously on the River Cree. It's just off the A57. They built the bypass through because the I'll call it a town. It's not a town. It's just, like I said, one road through and a couple of little bits and bobs off it, and that's it. But in Creetown itself, there is a Gem Rock Museum, and it's very interesting. Not very big, but it's very interesting when you do go in there. And I do believe it's free to go in, and you can buy like crystals or anything like that you want. And like I said, there's 3 pubs. And one pub was like behind me home. In fact, there were 2 behind me because Drive Road that comes up the pub, there's a pub there. Oh dear, and they were at Loggerheads as well. They were, you know, ill feeling between landlords. So anybody got caught going in that one got barred from that one. If you went in that one, they got barred from that one. What a place. But they had a nice bungalow there, a nice big piece of land. He kept goats. He had 7 goats. He had 2 dogs. Up until they got rid of Sam. The son was a bad dog. Oh, you going, Jane? Okay, girlie. Night, night, sweetheart. You're welcome, sweet. I'm going to private message you anyway. I'm going to send you a thingy in a bit. So keep your eye open for it on Facebook. It was nice up there. We had to spend every holiday we had to spend it up there. Either mucking goats out or clearing shed out. And, in fact, we went up for a fortnight at one time and we were climbing ladders. And I kid you not, this girl was sat on the roof, clinging for dear life to the flaming chimney, painting the bugger white. Ugh, I was bricking it. We were only a bungalow, man. Hello, baby. Hello, my tweet. I'm leaving me. I'm leaving mummy. Oh, don't leave mummy. Oh, bless you. She's not leaving mummy, love. No, it's a doggy. Okay, Jules, lovely seeing you. Thanks for coming. It's been nice having you here. That's flesh. We don't bite mummy. She is cute. We've only had her a week. She's learning yet. But it's not nice to bite, Mummy. But she's a good girl. She's let me bath her for the second time. I've not got fleas. It's you that's got ruddy fleas. I've got to get rid of them. Not taking them all over the place with us. Sheesh. Nah, you're a good girl, aren't you? She's no trouble. I can't complain. I can't complain, you know. Say hello to everybody. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I know, you're good. Somebody keeping you up. Yeah, that's me. That is me. Lots of kisses. We get lots of kisses amongst other things, don't we? But she's a good girl, aren't you? She is. She's got plenty of toys, so she can chew on them. Go down, Baba. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit better, a good bit better actually, Jane. Janet, sorry, oh, Jane. Janet, sorry. Oh dear. Still getting very breathless. You've got a Bichon Frise. Do you know we were looking at some, and they were a bit like this, but they were too far away and a little bit too expensive for where they were. You know, we've got to go a long way and then, you know, pay the money on top. So we tried to stick local. Well, I've been taking them a month, Jane and Janet. Oh, what is wrong with me tonight? I honestly, there's no gin in here, I promise. What had happened? I came round to reordering them if they were on repeat. So I had to find out from surgery, from reception. Now, you can't order anything from reception on your prescription, but I was just making the inquiry if they were already on prescription, ready to repeat order. She had a look, she said no. But she said that Kerry, this is the practitioner that I saw, had left a note on saying that she may want to see me again. So she says, what I'll do, I'll put a message on it. If you don't hear anything in a couple of days, a prescription will have gone through. My idea was ringing up to get an appointment, but apparently they can't make an appointment for her in advance. I got to wait while Monday and ring her up. And then they give me an appointment. So we ended up not getting an appointment and the medication went through straight to things. So no, I've not got I have got them. I've been checking them at night, but not in the morning. They're doing nothing, Janet. They're absolutely doing nothing. And I've come to a stage now where I'm thinking, if I can't ring my doctors up and make an appointment to see a GP, then there's something seriously wrong in that practice. Their system is not working for everybody. It might be working for doctors, but it isn't working for patients. So I'm thinking about changing my surgery and going to a different doctor's altogether. So, you see, our doctor's surgeries, they call the five village surgeries. It's a partnership with all the others surrounding us. So the ones that we used to, well, I used to go to at Carlton, that's all part and parcel of the same outfit. So pointless ringing them. So the only thing I can do is make an effort to try and get into this other doctors that's in town and see if I can get her on their books. I think yeah, Claire's same. They've got Southampton, Northampton, Dinnington, but they can ring up and get an appointment. Claire can get an appointment for the same day. And I mean, even when I was living at Dinnington, you couldn't do that, but they can now. So no, it's not working, this system they've got. Well, as I say, it's not working for patients, so we'll have to look into going and getting an appointment, see if we can change over. I've not stopped taking them. I've not stopped taking them, Janet. I've still got them on my nighttime ones. I've just not taken the morning ones at the minute. So I still get like 2 a day instead of 4 a day. But I can't see point myself. They've not done anything. Absolutely nothing. She said they would loosen up all this mucus, apparently, and I'd be coughing it up and chucking it out. I've not coughed anything up. In fact, I'm not coughing at all, other than a dry cough that's on an irritated throat. That's all. That's the only thing that makes me cough. My throat's irritated. But nothing, it's not a chesty cough like it should be with these tablets. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what's the point? And I thought that was the idea, that if, you know, if they weren't working, but to go back and see her. But I don't want to go back and see her. I want to go and see a doctor. I think it's time that, you know, we moved on. And how can I move on if they're just giving me also runs? You know, you've got your practitioners, you've got your COPD nurse who turned around and said you can't have another inhaler because you smoke. That's rubbish. Not to do with her. Absolutely nothing to do with her. All she's got to do is put a number 2 outside of them. That's her decision, not the doctor's. What are you doing? Squish. So, where you going? What you doing? I've got it. Oh dear. I've got a puppy chewing me foot. Yeah, but that gets me chucked out of surgery then, and that's it. Then I'm wiped off the books altogether without any help from anybody. That's not the answer, is it? You know. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to do. What will be, will be. But definitely think I need reviewing. I need everything reviewing. Your public set this up. You look there. With that. Who's gorgeous? Poppy's gorgeous. Poppy's gorgeous. Does it? Sorry, Gran, she's not up for grabs now. Everybody wants you, Poppy. They do. I don't think they want your teeth, but they want you. It's getting a bit warm, isn't it, now? I said that earlier as well. Yeah. She doesn't like me fan, I don't think. I use this when I haven't got big enough. But she is a good little thing. No trouble. She's got a big garden to run around in. She loves it. Don't you, little sugar? Got in the kitchen now. She's, like I said, she's had a bath. Do you want to know where I got them bath bombs from, Caroline? I'll send you a link if you like. Weren't dear. But it's so nice. Oh, don't make any plans yet, Anne, because I think Harry's got ideas about going away. I will do, Caroline, yeah. I'm getting a bit uppity-puffity now. I am. Oh, she's got a giraffe. We call it your waff. You got waff? See, giraffe, your waff. Yeah, it's her waff. She's got Rosie's big octopus, and she's got Rosie's Christmas teddy, and she's got Rosie's Nemo. But she's got a little tennis ball, a very small tennis ball, that Anne bought for Rosie. And Rosie won't play with it, but she likes it. So that's in her bed. And she's got Rosie's baby. I had a teeny soft toy beanbag type thing, Westie. And it fit. Rosie had it on bed every night. She loved that little teddy, that little doll thing. And I washed it and saved it, just in case. And yeah, she loves it. She plays with it all the time upstairs. All right. I don't really find it in good taste, actually, John, because I've just lost my little dog. So a dead dog is not even remotely funny for me. I don't mean to be a sourpuss, but it's just a bit early. No, I know he didn't. No, I know. No, I'm just saying. It's still very raw, even though we've got Rose, we've got Poppy. Rose is still very very much in the, yeah, I know. I don't mean to be nasty, John, at all. I'm just saying. Because we weren't expecting to lose like that. So, but Poppy's, she's making the, she's filling a void, if you know what I mean. She's lovely. I love her to bits. I would never let her go now, got her. But she's not Rosie. There'll never be another Rosie, ever, anywhere. There might be some that look like her, and there might be some that, you know, got her mannerisms, but there won't be Rosie. And if I could have her back tomorrow, I would. as long as you're healthy. I would. I miss that little dog. Even now, I do miss her. Anyway, peeps, I've been on a long time tonight, and it was meant to be a short one. So I'm going to close. I'm going to wind it down because, as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit breathless, and I'm going to get on me. Well, I can't get on my nebulizer yet, but I can get on my inhaler and get some of that done and sit quiet for a bit. Oh, bless you. I'm just closing down, Nicole. I am sorry, but as you can see, I'm a bit breathless. Night, John. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Caroline. I will try and get a quiz sorted out for next week, but I would just scuppered because I haven't got what I wanted online. So there we go. So thank you all very much for being in and for watching. And I'll speak to you all again next week. Hopefully see you here for another live stream. All right, peeps. Night, everybody. Night.